Oh, is the hand the... Oh, wait, that's a weird
The
set.
left side, like the stack, it's a bit the setup is a bit different here.
Okay.
So the left side is the the area that's usually used for the stack
Yeah,
is
the hand.
the hand, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. So the Raffine player kept 4 lands. What's the card on top? The 3-drop.
That's a Skyclave apparition.
Oh, okay. So, interesting hand. Skyclave is quite okay here, I think.
I think so too.
You usually have the commander as a target.
Yep.
And on the bottom side, we see a very slow hand for Balmor. No 1-drop, no creature 1-drop. The Prowess guy is not a great 2-drop. So the sequence link will probably be Balmor turn 2. Or just keeping up the Brazen Burrow, which would also be kind of slow. But yeah, maybe it's fine. And then Flash and Brazen Burrow end of turn. Yeah.
So let's see what they're going for.
Mana Tithe is obviously very good here.
Yeah, that's true.
So
he plays Otavara. I don't know if I like that. On the other hand, he would have to shock himself.
Weird.
That's okay. Yeah, he would have to shock himself. Maybe he wants to prevent the 2 damage.
Yeah.
But this is like, apart from Skyclave, he doesn't have a lot of spells. Creatures, I mean, creatures. There's Mana Tithe, there's Force Spike, that's not too bad. But this is quite a passive hand. And we don't see...
Yeah, I think Balmor is doing this correct here. I think you just play draw go.
Now the question is if you play the Ponder here, could have done that.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
I think you just keep up the Brazen Burrow. On the other hand, the Brazen Burrow is not very good against just playing Raffine out here.
True.
But on the other hand, who plays Raffine to 2 mana open? So that's also true.
And now there is the Ponder.
The Ponder comes. Yep.
So
do you play this here? I think like maybe this is wrong. You just keep the Ponder up to get your spell count. How are you? Because what are you looking for?
Yeah, I agree. I think
you're not going to find anything that changes your sequencing, right?
Yeah.
And if you just play a land, you could play Brazen Borrower end of turn, flash it in as a buddy, and start pushing.
Yeah, I agree.
See what he finds here. Maybe he finds something good. I need my glasses. Yeah, that's cockroaches for you. You just need to know all the cards. I think that's the trick. Oh, we have a new card here. The favorite removal.
Cut down.
Yep. And here, yeah, we see the issue with his line. No, he can't do shit. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh, that's good. Oh, yeah. If he plays the Pyro here, that's very good for him. See if he does that. Or he just plays out the pass the turn. Not great.
What the Pyromancer, you mean?
Yeah, Pyromancer, sleight of hand, and just bolt face or something. Just make 2 dudes. And then basically your opponent has to be very scared of Balmor.
Yeah, and there's no mana to cast the cut down now.
Yep. And also no Spell Snap mana, so the only thing he could have opened is Mana Tithe. So he feels very safe here. I think, of course, Swords to Plowshares would be an option. But you can still play Burst Lightning in response. It's nice. So yeah, I think you just want another cantrip here to just get your free token and chill.
Yep.
Or Force Spike or something. Or Spell Pierce. Wait. Oh yeah, the Loyal Apprentice is what he took.
Apprentice C. That's important.
Which is good.
On this channel, you always have to take the C with you.
Yeah, right. There's
exclusively.
Like 3 E's at the end of Loyal Apprentice.
Yeah. That's how I learned English.
So now we have a very explosive line. Play Commander, play Loyal Apprentice, play Burst Lightning, Attacker Step. Hit for 5.
Let's see what the Raffine.
Well, he probably won't do that right now, but it would be just would be very explosive.
I mean, we have a cut down there. We have Force Spike, Mana Tithe. Maybe he is going for. He could play the cut down on the Pyromancer.
Yeah, maybe.
It will be an interesting turn for sure.
Glacial Chasm still not banned. That's also not Glacial Chasm. That's Underground River.
Yeah.
I don't think Raffine will play Glacial Chasm.
No, me neither.
It seems like a very.
So do you bolt the face now? Do you take the token? I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. So he flies back. No, he plays that.
But to be fair, there are similarities.
Yeah, they cut.
Yeah, they look very similar. That's absolutely true.
Wait, that makes. Do you bolt the token here? That makes sense. Okay, yeah, that's not bad.
So what did he do? He played.
I think he
played Lingering Souls. Okay.
Yeah, the pawn played Lingering Souls, and then the other guy Burst Lightning's the token.
Which token? One of the tokens, that seems like
one of the flank. Well, you need to get rid of them because you are.
Otherwise, you don't get through. But on the other hand, like the token is not
getting through with Balmor means your creatures have trample.
So it's more about reducing the connive, right? That Raffine is going to use next.
Well, turn. I think he'll Burst Lightning the guy here, the spirit.
I mean, there is like.
We'll play Apprentice. Do a double Force Spike here. Maybe you do.
I think you do. Why would you not?
Maybe you don't.
But on the other hand, like
you just have your Skyclave target.
Right. Well, you have to command as the Skyclave target. Apprentice is on the stack.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, then I agree.
I think that's fine. Yeah, so
he
paid for
like
one.
When he was. Okay, he didn't have a target to play the Burst Lightning when the opponent was about to kill.
Well, he played for. He played. Yeah, right. You would have been forced to Burst Lightning face.
Okay.
Which I think would have been fine. But yeah, I think this is very bad for the Balmor player. The Skyclave apparition is absolutely disgusting here.
Yeah,
and I think the lingering souls in general are just really strong against him.
Yeah. So you will take another trigger here. What's the bottom card in his hand? Is that a weird demonic tutor?
As Dark Confident.
Oh. Textless.
Yeah, That's a new store championship from or something. The same one that the Flame Slash is from.
Okay. So let's see what he draws. But yeah, I think you will discard the Dark Confident here to get the counter.
What does the Abbot does again?
You play it, you exile top card, you may play that card this turn, and it has prowess, and it's a 2/1.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay.
So no blocks. Okay.
Right. 3 power now. I know you just slammed the 2 creatures.
Ah, this is so bad.
Yeah, it's over, I think.
I think so too.
This is absolutely abysmal. Yeah. Skyclave Apparition on Commander is like... In the tempo mirror, it's just a almost game-ending play.
No.
It's just too much tempo.
Yeah, and there's so much damage coming in next turn. And he even has the... No, he used the flashback from Cephas. Ah, okay, the first time. Not Cephas, I mean Lingering Souls.
I think he discarded it with Raffine to the first.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. That's why he also paid 3 mana in total with playing the cut down. Because I was wondering why he only tapped 3 mana, but it was a cut down plus the flashback cost. Doesn't look too good.
No. That's not a statement. I think maybe you just...
I mean...
Maybe you slam Balmor here again to... Yeah, but what do you even do
to
now?
what? Like...
Yeah, you gain nothing by doing that. Abbot...
Look how your 1/3 flying bird is trading into 3/6 demon swings.
Abbot, pray that you top deck something insane.
But what would you top deck? The problem is that Raffine already enters with a flame, like you have to flame slash in order to get rid of her, and then on top of that, like with Connive, you just run away. This is like my main problem. That there's an ethereal 4-ager. It's
not bad.
It's fun. It's fun.
That's a card.
Like you'll probably never get in a position in which you can utilize it, or its card advantage. And even if, what are you trying to do with it? Like you get back an instant and sorcery.
Might as well play it right now. Get the body in play. Shock yourself. Keep the Brazen Borrow up to bounce something. And then pray that you get a big swing next turn. With Balmor.
Yeah. But I doubt that it will ever be.
Way.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't love this.
You can try to get rid of the buddies. Certainly not the worst case. I mean, Raffine is down to 1 card. And then on the long run, your plan could be... Like, you could try to block the Skyclave. Unless he will probably put the counters on Skyclave. But...
Right. But then he would have to tap out completely. Oh no, he can just attack just with the Skyclave.
Exactly.
So he shocks any... No, he...
The thing is that next turn he can try to bounce Raffine to get rid of the counters. Right. And then maybe gain back some momentum. I don't know. Yeah. It's rather a guess. What do you think, Kinky? Samuel?
I think this game's... I mean, it seems pretty over in Raffine's favor. It kind of depends. If he whiffs for like a turn or two now, out of this position, the life totals haven't changed that much. If Balmor was at like 7 or 8 or something, then I'd say it's over. But considering he doesn't need to start chumping for like another 2 turns, there may still... Balmor may still be able to navigate out. He's got 6 lands on the battlefield. A Brainstorm can find a lot of action.
Yeah.
And that Brazen Borrower bounce can still can still also get, just reset Raffine if the counters are going on Skyclave. Never mind.
Yeah. I think you keep the mana leak here, right? And discard the Sentinel. The Sentinel just doesn't do a lot here.
I think he already discarded Days and
But he drew 2.
something else. Yeah.
No, he drew 2.
Yeah.
And he drew the mana leak and the Days, so he needs to discard another one. He had 2 cards in hand. He had the Sentinel
true.
and the hand.
So that means, but that leaves Skyclave open to be blocked by the 4-ager. I think I would take the trade. I would take it. And he does not. And he does not. Okay, that's. I think that's a mistake. I'm not sure. I mean, on
there are cards.
Never mind. We have the Chain Lightning, which comes back with the attack. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, I don't think.
No, the bolt. I'm not sure what you take. But I think this is Balmor time, right? You have to spell pierce now.
The problem is.
But you run into the guy.
You have to expect him to have a counter spell.
Right.
What's the point in playing Balmor here? It gets countered and you are not able to cast all the interaction you want to.
Right.
Like, you really just want to. Do you cast it for free? Yes, you do, right? No, you don't.
Oh, you take it back into your hand.
Okay, this way. Yeah, now we have the Chain Lightning. He takes 3 damage. You can take care of.
I think the apparition, right?
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
I mean, it gets your body on board. It'll eventually be out of bolt range. He has a bounce spell for Raffine,
which costs 3, but that's fine.
Yeah, I think that's good.
The question is, do you pay the extra mana for the Sentinel?
You kind of have to, right?
Yeah, you should. I think you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does that.
Especially since currently it's only a 1/1.
But now you have the problem of running into. I mean, you could take another Raffine hit here, right?
Yeah, you just chill 1 turn.
Yeah.
Maybe end the brainstorm.
Let him. The Ponder is not in hand. Maybe he can cast a brainstorm now, or maybe end of turn even. He played a land already. I'm not sure.
He didn't.
I think he wants to do everything in his turn, so
yeah, right.
Yeah, I think so.
Get around Sentinel. I think you just play brainstorm here.
I mean, for the in the worst case, you could still.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that loses.
It's bad here, but
yeah,
I think it's a fine play. I think the upside of giving your opponent a card is too much.
Especially in this situation where you are looking. I think. Oh, he doesn't have the mana left for the. Oh no, he's doing the Brazen Borrow bounce now. So yeah, in this situation where you're looking to deny the next trigger.
I mean, he can. Yeah, he can't even. My problem is that he can't, without letting the opponent draw a card, he can't pump up the Abbot to block the Sentinel. And now he does not have anything left to get rid of Raffine. I mean, he could play Balmor to have a blocker. That's something. But apart from that,
let's see what he draws here. This is pretty insane luck based.
yeah, Wash Away is completely random. Like
no, but if he draws spells here, that's insane. If he doesn't draw spells here, it's pretty mediocre. Like if he draws 2 spells here and gets 2 counters, that's basically game.
He targeted the Sentinel, I assume.
I don't think he targeted yet. I think he's thinking about the targeting.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
By the way, how much does Balmor cost at the moment?
4.
Okay.
Didn't know there was already a recast in there at some point.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
he
think targeting this is fine.
takes a sentinel and he draws 2 lands. This is bad.
Yeah, right. That's exactly what I meant. Like,
Yeah.
if you draw 2 lands here, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, true. So he could even think about blocking with the abbot, play the brainstorm, give him a card, but
I don't like this.
you don't like
I don't
this?
think
Yeah.
I don't think you want to give him cards.
Maybe not. But you gotta take the block. This is like an invitation. Yes. And he
I
does,
don't think.
and he plays
Okay.
the brainstorm to give him the card.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, for all the creatures you do not that do not have any evasion, maybe you want to keep some ground creatures in order to control them.
Right.
Next turn there will be a 4-ager attack. He hits a land. What's quite unfortunate about
Great.
it's not really great. He will hit a land next turn.
At least your opponent drew another land, so that's good for you.
That's true. Question is if he wants to play that. I think he does not. I mean, actually he's in a pretty good spot now because he's still at 9. His opponent has the wash away he's about to cast now if he slams Balmor. I'm pretty sure he will do that. And then he's left with 1 card from the draw step, and he has a connive 1 for the counter attack. And maybe he might even think about not attacking, since there is the 4-ager getting back cards. I think there, apart from Tenacious Underdog, that's not in a graveyard, there's nothing that could. We have the list. We can check if he plays a Bloodgust. That would be the only creature that comes to my mind.
So yeah, he swings here. Makes sense. Get the ponder.
Is it Didu? I think it is. The player? Maybe our viewers can help us.
I think that's Didu.
Yeah. And he does not play a Bloodgust, which I think is correct, deck building wise. And he has a backswing, yeah. He's about to play the Ponder. He has another land on top. He saw that one. Is the opponent maybe thinking about countering the Ponder? No. You cannot do that.
I think you have to go for the Balmor recast or something that deals with Raffine with
right
with
like,
the wash away.
Like I mean from Raffine's perspective, like you have to keep the wash away to take care of Balmor, right?
Right.
I'm not even sure. Like next turn, is he in a spot to attack back?
I think so.
Do you think so? Because like he's up to 7 lands. He has now he hasn't done a land drop yet. And then he can recast Balmor again, and has like maybe has a Simsi 1 spell left. There's a Fiery Impulse. He even.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So he even finds a second.
Oh, that was a ponder, right? Okay.
Oh, he's going for that line. I don't like it.
I think it's fine.
Really?
I think it's fine, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. My problem is more that.
I mean, I think he should have done it pre-combat, right?
Yeah,
He didn't
I
have
think
the
so
fiery
too.
impulse then. And he
Oh,
didn't
okay.
have the fiery impulse. That was drawn by the ponder.
Well,
He only got by
True
attacking.
that, but yeah, on the other hand, I mean, you can still do that, and you can still do that, and I think, but casting Balmor is the bad thing here. Like,
I think that's fine. You
on the
take the
other
counter
hand,
spell.
your opponent can just say, okay, I take that, and I'll just replay Raffine, and I still have my wash away open because I'm not planning to attack here, but that's not what he's going to do.
Well, then you still reset the power, and you have defensive tools, and you can basically just run her over. Very chill. I think countering this is fine. This is your only win condition, is getting it to 4 and then getting it to 5. Lands suck, obviously.
And he's about to attack still. Okay.
I think he has to attack.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. That pretty much depends on what, because Balmor is like a blocker you have to respect next turn. Connive 1 might bring another land here. We don't know.
I don't think you win if you don't just slam here and attack and kill.
I mean, the backswing is if you block the 4-ager, you. It depends on. No, you can even do that, right? You can play Balmor. You can go for combat. Okay, he does not attack.
Okay.
There's a quick Balmor cast, and he ends the turn. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
That's very interesting.
That's curious.
Okay. This is a quick decision.
Well, he probably wants like a setup where he has enough spells to boost the power to just kill if your opponent doesn't have an answer. So
yeah, fair enough. Like I mean, in this situation, he casts the land. He can. Well, he could Shadow Skull for 1. That's not really good. He could also just go for combat and burst lightning the opponent. He has to counter that, and he's blocking the biggest one, which will be the 4-ager. And then he's up to still not enough damage to kill Raffine. That would be bad.
yeah,
and Balmor would deal, and there are 2 prowess triggers. If he uses the spell pierce 2, then Abbott deals 6 and Balmor deals 3. That would be 9. He's down to 2. Takes back the card before blocks. No, not before blocks. That's interesting. Okay, now he can
no, after
decide.
blocks you can just wait for the block.
Absolutely.
Okay. So that's 6. 11. Right?
So either way, this one should go to face.
Oh, no, wait, why?
Why not? Why would you target Raffine? I mean...
No, just cast it for 1 so you can cast a Shatter Skull. Oh, that's a sorcery. I thought it was an instancy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, okay, so it's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. So now you have to cast a Loose Focus. Replicate it a billion times.
Yeah.
You only capies it once. Okay, he plays it safe. Okay, good.
Okay. And then you still take the spell pierce, right? Yeah. Just for another trigger.
Totally.
Then he's down to 2. Backswing would be 4 or 5.
That's not enough.
5 at max. That's not enough. That's
no 4 at max, right?
No, I mean he can draw a non-land card for the normal draw and 1 for the connive. Right? And then
but you can only discard 1 card.
True, yeah. Never mind. Yep. that's a close one, especially because all of us expected Raffine to win this one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think we underestimated Raffine being basically out of cards in that situation.
Yep, true.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. We were looking at a situation. I think when we made the call, there was still a fourth spike and a mana tithe in hand.
Yeah, and those
And-
there's traded for one card and not for two.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There is a preordain. That's not too bad, but they'll probably not save him.
No, he's still
Especially
dead.
because
Still dead at the
maybe
moment.
he's lucky to draw a counter spell for the smashing. The smashing will smash for. He would have to tap out him
No.
completely, right? 2, 4.
Still
Yeah.
lethal. You just cast a spell, get a trigger, and it's lethal already, right? Oh, TOURNOI is.
It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
TOURNOI is
It's
mid.
still lethal. Still lethal. You have the Shadow Skull target for Raffine. So he's at 0 cards. Yeah. And there is a Grim Lava Man, so it doesn't matter. You just target Raffine and
For 5. Yeah,
Abbott is about to get
Yeah.
trample. So.
right. Gets 4 power trample, and it's enough.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's pretty much it. That should be the first
Corn.
round.
Corn 4/1/1. The goat.
Let's see. He still has to close it, but
He will.
pretty sure he does.
He has the mindset for this. He knows what to do.
Yeah.
Unless.
Don't do that.
Unless.
Am I too hasty?
Tapping 3 mana is wrong.
Why? Is that wrong?
No, you don't kill
With
him, right?
4, right? Oh, I mean, he's tapping not for the ward trigger yet.
I mean, he could at least like 5 to trade it, right?
Wait, what? This doesn't win, right?
It
Yes,
does.
it does.
It
Oh,
does.
Balmor is. Yeah, right, because Balmor is flying. I thought
Yeah,
he could.
yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
right. I'm dumb.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, it does win, but still, you could also cast it for. You could cast it for. Yeah, you have to cast it for 5. It's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in that situation.
I think it does not matter.
There's nothing that could.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I think.
And the opponent just went to the Shadow Realm.
True.
Was there any? Was there a? I don't know when the Sculling Town was played. On the Raffine side, but was there anything he could have done by getting something back with a Mystical Sanctuary if he had one? I don't think he had a setup for it.
I don't think so.
No. Does he play the one? Because you mentioned it. I think he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
I always think in situations like that of the card.
Yeah.
Because I usually dislike playing it.
So that makes sense. So you think about it.
Okay. What
the
hands?
starting hand for Raffine doesn't look too good. He has a
that's bad.
drowned catacomb and a deserted beach.
But he has the force.
Yeah, he does. Which has to, but only one target to pitch. I mean, it's fine. You can probably keep it, but it's very slow because he will start with 1 tap land, and then depending on the second draw, he might have a second tap land too.
And he's on the play. If he was on the draw, I would maybe think about this. On the play?
But it's definitely right to play the beach first. Maybe.
Oh, there was already Mulligan. He's already down to 6 with this.
True.
Oh, that's so bad.
True. So he has to. But on the other hand, Balmor doesn't have a better hand, right? Because apparently he kept a 1-lander.
Yeah.
No, it's a 2-lander. Never mind. There is a Shadow Skull.
Yeah, the Shadow Skull's there. But
Okay.
that's just how we roll in Balmor land.
And there is the land he was searching for in order to have an untapped catacomb.
That's a fortunate draw.
Yeah, it is.
Now we're looking at a much more competitive game.
Yeah.
Not sure if I like I guess it's okay if you.
I think this will be quite a quick one
Will it?
if Bloodrun comes down.
Ooh, there is a
Yeah.
Deadly Relic.
But I
Yeah,
don't think
if
Bloodrun will come down.
let's see if there is going to be a Raffine cast. I doubt it. Yeah.
I doubt it too.
I doubt it too.
So he can play a player with fire now, because he has. He should get this cry in order
Right.
to have another land drop.
Right, you really want to land here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Goes face, down to 18. Scry 1. Find your land. Play the land. Play Blood Moon. Opponent plays Mana Tithe. You cry. You concede.
Mind Collapse wants you to sacrifice a mountain, right? And then it deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker.
That is what is written on the card.
Great.
5 damage?
I think it's 5, yes.
It's 5.
Okay.
They printed it after Oko escalated, and it does not kill Oko.
Oh no, he forced him to. Holy.
Wait, what?
He played the Mana Tithe to force him to play.
To
mana,
fetch?
And
And
then,
then
he
that's-
fetched and stifled the fetch.
Oh.
This is ugly. This is ugly.
Yeah. Bad.
That could actually turn the game.
We didn't see that line. Oh, that line is so obvious, right?
But there is a Fury waiting for a target.
Right.
And he drew a Soulful Force. That's not bad. So
Good.
he can pitch like the Strangle.
I think you pitched a Blood Moon here, right?
No, I wouldn't. This could be like, maybe if he draws an island, you can still make use of it later.
Yeah, that's true.
He uses the Mind Collapse. Maybe that's fair too. I would have not done that.
That's probably better. Yeah.
But like,
Yeah,
okay, the Strangle takes care of smaller creatures. Mind Collapse can be used with Blood Moon in combination. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
What you were going for?
I think that if you, I think keeping the Strangle as a flexible 1 mana answer to stuff,
right,
is better than, considering he's already down on lands, having a card in hand that either costs a lot of mana, 5 if it's trying to kill a Raffine.
Guys, we have a target for Strangle.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, we have a target for fire, you mean?
Or that, yeah.
I think you're casting fire though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Never mind. I think Strangle would have been better here because fire ice is a redraw.
Yeah, that's also true.
There's the Titolo Scholar. Interesting.
I think this will. Oh.
Doesn't really matter, does it? There's a snap and a strangle.
Yeah. The question is, do you take the land, the snap here to prevent your opponent from casting Blood Moon next turn if they draw land?
They have to draw an island, and then it's going to be rough.
Any land, any untapped land, right? You can just cast.
Well, but then you're left with only red mana, which is not the best situation, right?
Well,
he takes the
I
Blood
think you
Moon.
take.
That's
yeah.
I don't. Okay. Yeah.
I don't love it.
Me neither. Maybe it's okay.
Strangle is instant speed, right?
No, it's sorcery speed. That's the problem.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, he missed another land drop. That's not
You're just
the best.
chilling here.
Yeah, you can do that.
I think you
can cycle the miscalc. We see a raise.
I think you'll probably be forced to play the miscalc on the Gideon here.
Oh,
or you play
that one is in range too, right?
I think you're playing Mana League on the Gideon if the Gideon
yeah
cast,
yeah,
right. I know you just cycle. That's good.
And there is another mountain.
Oh, but the opponent now has the Kasa, the flash guy.
Yep, true.
So
he had it in hand for quite
The
some
Blood
time
Moon
now.
line isn't great here. So I think you're just chilling.
Phew.
Play the land.
Yeah, I think you could do that.
Maybe strangle the guy and keep open Mana Leak. And just vibe.
Yeah, play the mountain, have a good life.
Yeah.
Pass the turn. He will probably end of turn produce 2 tokens. Yep, that was to be expected.
I think you just let it resolve, right?
Yeah, sure. Why would you counter it? You have a snap.
Thank you. And
Like-
Balmor blocks. It's also very
Yeah,
good against
exactly.
Alarm. As long as Raffine doesn't resolve.
I wouldn't be
You're good.
too scared of that. You could even think about... he's not even doing that. There's an Unearth that dodges the Mana Leak. Woohoo!
It's a good card.
Going for the Titleless Scholar again. Okay.
I think so, yeah.
I think there's no other target.
So he could take the snap here and just lock all the answers out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's...
And he still has to contend with a Blood Moon, though, right?
What? Why is he playing the Mana League? Huh?
So if he would have played tapped
yeah.
out for Mana Leak here, the
Yeah.
opponent could have played snap and then Blood Moon. And no matter what you take, you will get Blood Moon and you don't come out of that.
True.
On the other hand, he has no island.
But
so
the thing is, exactly, he has no islands, and the opponent has 2 creatures on board with 10 HP. That's the flip side.
it's Balmor time.
It's Balmor time.
It's Fatal
And
Push
now
time.
I would have probably cast a snap.
No.
No?
No.
No.
You want the answer. You don't
Martin-
care about Balmor. Balmor
Martin
was just
says
removal
no.
bait. Yeah.
Now you have a window for Gideon.
Yeah. I think you take it.
It's not looking good. It's not
No.
looking good.
But we said that before, and Corn 411 always gets out of those situations.
About our past experience watching him, the one time that we've watched a game of his so far, yeah, he's always gotten out of it. So I think you're right.
Yeah. You don't doubt the goat. Just like that.
Yeah. The goat doubts you.
He probably does not know me.
Neither.
But I can't judge him for that. He's probably has more important things to do. Like
I don't think there's anything
winning.
more important than knowing you, Martin.
What about our mates, by the way? How many people are with us? 11. Woo!
400 to match Corn 411's name.
Anyone
So-
still with us? Yeah. Make
Tell
some noise.
tell friends, family, the people you like, the people you don't like.
Yeah. What is the spell going to be? Oh, it's the Gideon.
Yeah, and now you would just cry.
It's time for casting Opt
Yeah.
and
Pray
finding the
for-
force of negation.
Pray for free counterspell.
Free Raffine? Free Fiend?
Force or force.
I would say
Daze is also good.
Daze is also good, true. I like Corn's hand. I like the Murktide if it wasn't for Deadly Relic.
Right.
Looking at you, Relic.
Well, I think this could be any removal because he will probably. Well, it's nice that he can send
no,
the
he
commander
can
and
double.
cast Relic, but
It's the. I mean, if it would still be the Fatal Push or a cut down, it would all be irrelevant against Murktide.
of course, but any hard removal would be pretty.
Oh, there's
good
a subtlety.
Oh,
You gonna cast that?
yeah.
I mean,
You cast it and slam Murktide, and then you.
Okay, we're gonna do. He pitches Murktide?
Oh, he pitched.
No.
Oh, he wants the moon. Okay, yeah.
But why would you do that? You could, if he draws a land, then
Well, Moon-
he can cast Murktide and continue with the moon, and then he wins the game.
But he probably still has a decent chance this way with the moon. Just play the moon now. And he's still in a decent spot.
Are we forgetting the planes on board?
Oh, that's the planes.
There's the planes.
Oh, there's the planes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we forgot that.
Yes, I didn't even
So-
notice.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, enough, I guess. No.
Was the planes fetched, or did that just end up in play?
I think you just do that.
Okay.
No, well, with the Qatar, everything is looking.
Grim.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So if yeah, right. Yeah. Snap does nothing, right? So you could have just have a Murktide instead of one less token.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think that would have been way better.
true.
At least, well, but yeah, in for this lineup, it doesn't.
With the rolling, it doesn't matter, but
Yeah, but also I was thinking about yeah, especially because of the planes, it doesn't really matter. But at that point, I think Korn does not know. Okay. That makes sense. There's a Ledger Shredder he cannot cast. Pass the turn. We see a Qatar.
it's in there.
Coming down. Taking care of the Blood Moon. There's no protection for the Blood Moon. Now we have a prismatic ending that can even get rid of the Soulscar Mage.
Yeah, but I think you just play.
You can
Commander
also
here.
just play the Deli Relic and attack with both, I think. Right?
Yeah, I think you take the Knife here.
Yeah. Pre-blocks, getting rid of the Mage.
Swing for 2.
It's not looking too good.
Looks like we have a best of 3 here.
Oh, he found. Yeah, I mean, now he has a block of 4.
Yeah, true. But the prismatic ending is still good.
Connive into nothing. Yeah, true. There is a prismatic and a portable hole. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
Next turn it will be a Gideon, producing more creatures. This is it.
Yeah.
There's no card advantage aspect.
Palmer has another game on the play.
Even if he would get control of the creatures, there's no point in. No point in continuing this with Gideon. So we're in the third game. That's a quick.
Yeah, so we have that. I mean, Tails in kind of all-star of that game.
Yeah.
There might have
Tails
been
in Light was the most important thing.
There might have been a line in which the Balmor player manages to slam a Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Um,
But the Raffine player played around it very well.
yeah, but the Raffine player had that info, had that Tidal Hollow Color being cast multiple times, kind of came in clutch, and then that planes at the end.
No 1-drop again for Balmor.
This is interesting. He plays a mental note.
Yeah, he's very deep in the cantrip game.
Yeah, and also in the Delph game maybe.
Yeah.
Making use of Murktide, and he probably also plays. Again, we have the list, so I can check real quick.
The 3/3 with the Elf the Flyer that gets the spells back. It's also nice.
I was thinking about DRC. He's probably playing this. Yes, of course he does. So there's a Storm Chaser Mage. Honestly, I don't really like the hand Raffine kept.
Yeah,
It doesn't do anything at the moment. He has to cast his Preordain.
I think Misstep is very good against just not dying to Balmor.
Yeah, probably. Maybe, yes, yeah.
And also having the 1-drop that gets your some protection for your Raffine to just chill 1 turn is very nice.
So there's a Wanderer that doesn't really do too much.
Nope.
And now you can already... He has the Subtlety.
Yeah, I think you can just
I mean, just go for it. You can...
Balmor cantrip. I think that's good.
Balmor cantrip, let's give it a go. You could do that. I mean, it's a question if it's worth it. You can also play the land tapped and have the remand open.
Yeah, true. Or play the cantrip. Oh, no, it doesn't really do anything. Yeah.
This way he also has a blocker.
We're going.
Not forget that. And it's very unlikely that
he knows that Face is the play. He is a true aggro player.
Yeah, I was about to say it's very unlikely that he's going to sacrifice the Wanderer for the Serum Visions. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, he won't. Yeah.
Next turn there is Raffine about to come down. He doesn't know about the Subtlety. There's nothing he can play that takes care of that.
Yep. Unless he draws a Daze or something.
Then we have, if he puts it back on top, which he probably won't.
Really?
We have another remand. We have a miscalculation.
I think you will, right? I think that's...
Yeah, maybe you do. Yeah, I mean... It's funny that, like, Subtlety is exactly the spell he needs.
Yeah, it's the perfect one.
To dodge the Wanderer. And he put it on top? Put it back on top? I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, but the Daze is here. It's here to stay.
Even a Daze.
But on the other hand, he has no way to pump his guys now, so he's just swinging for 2, dropping his own small flyer.
That's a misplay now, right?
No, why?
Because you like now he cannot counter Raffine anymore.
He can.
Because he has a Daze.
He can.
I mean, no, he has a Daze. He still has a Daze. Yeah.
No, but your opponent
not anymore.
Can make another land drop, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was bad.
I still think it's fine, right? You just trade the body for your remand or your miscalc.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I think you just do that. It's fine.
I don't really like it.
I think that's
also
fine.
Because there was not really any value by playing the Wanderer.
Right, that's also true. Well, another body is pretty good. If you drew cantrip, that would have been a lot more damage. Oh, that's nice.
It is.
Tap Raffine, draw a card, hit for 5.
You want to do this?
You don't?
I think it's a bit...
Really?
I mean, you can grill. No, you cannot grill it because you have the...
Oh, you can. Oh, right, you can't.
You could also just do 1 to bodyguard, 1 to face.
Yeah.
Right.
And do two with Balmor.
Right, that sounds good. I like that.
I mean, it's missing the draw from... Getting it, it's only 1 damage, right? So you might want to just wait for a 2-for-1 with with the fire. Oh, but there's no 2-for-1.
I don't
Just
like
took the bump.
I don't like the proactive play here. The defensive play, I mean, like, because whenever you're playing stuff like Fire and Ice in the opponent's turn, you miss the Balmor triggers.
That's true. I also agree that playing it as defensively, playing it now this turn would not be good.
Yeah. He drew a Skyclave Aberration. And he's going to discard a land in order to keep both spells. And now the best. Yeah, is it good to drop the Skyclave here? You can give it a try. You can also wait. Yeah, maybe with the now with the Tails End open after the land drop, you definitely do play the Skyclave.
Well, the Tails End doesn't help you, but
it doesn't know. But now he has to play like 2 spells, right?
Right.
In order to handle the Skyclave.
Well, you don't know the cards, but yeah.
That's true. And he passes a turn, okay.
Okay.
Something that's a bit scary.
Very conservative.
I think. Yeah, it's also it can. Okay. But now it's time to go for the bodyguard, I think. Now it really is. Yep.
Well, it's still the same board state, right? So. Okay.
Yes, but he has 1 more mana. I was trying to go for the option to play have the mana open for miscalculation
right, for
and days and
days.
still playing the Fire and Ice proactively. That's
right. So opponent down to 7. 3 damage done.
There's the Skyclave.
Yeah, now it will come down.
You can't do shit against it.
You can cycle a day, add a miscalc, and draw a force.
True. Which doesn't do anything against the Mana Leak, right?
Right. But you don't know that.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you can just recast your commander. So maybe he feels okay.
I think
here.
this would be the point.
Yeah. This just sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It's just like, yeah, you have the board, but you only draw counter magic, so you can't finish the game. This would have been 2 bolts. Raffine would be dead, but it's 2 counter spells.
There's the Tails End. This is
Yep.
not good. The days is not really do. I would have discarded the miscalc last turn to have more land drops.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Or find something, a bolt or something. So now
and he even gets the quality interaction.
Right. Now Raffine does Raffine things.
Yep. Oof. You're not gonna go for that. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I think we've seen 3 games here where we all kind of made some predictions, and the top 3 cards of the respective of the player in the losing position kind of ended up turning it around.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of, I think, the card quality in Raffine is slightly better than Balmor.
Oof,
so if
he did not go for Chain Lightning the Skyclave when the opponent already played.
Yeah, I think he's just thinking about you want to draw enough burn to win this game now.
Maybe. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
So you just play Kari.
I think that's a concede, right?
No.
Why did
it
he?
is. Okay, it is.
Why did he
drew
drew
cards.
4 cards? Yeah.
Yeah, because he conceded.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Guys,
Oh, Zoot, yes.
we are already on it, and Grist has a mulligan down to 4.
That's how we do it in here. But now
What?
they have endurance. And that's the greatest card of all time.
Yep. He's going to start. They are going to start with an Utopia Sprawl, and there is no response from the opponent. This will end up in a turn 2 Grist.
Or a turn 2 endurance.
I think it's rather a turn 2 Grist.
I think so as well.
To get some
insects
advantage. Yes. There's another card.
Now you start milling. And this is where you mill Hogak. Oh, he won't. Okay. Next time. So no answer to Grist still in hand, so it's a pass and keeping up counter magic. And this is where Grist will mill Hogak. After the attacks.
Yeah, at least both are playing fast.
So we'll get through this misery faster.
I don't think so. I'd love to see Ertai
You don't think we'll get through this very quickly?
Looks like Grist is generating quite a lot of value here, right? Cycling Miscalc, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense. Dark Petition, that's a card. Oh, this is good for when he mills Hogak next turn.
Martin, you're pressuring the Hogak situation quite a lot.
Yeah. If you predict 100 things, one will get true, and then you look cool. If you just cut out all the other predictions.
That's what the financial dudes are always doing, right?
Right. That's why you have to join the group.
What?
It's about Porsche and your dreams and desires, Samuel.
Yeah. Oh. You don't understand that, right?
Where do I put my money?
Exactly. That's the right question. That's the right question.
BitConnect.
So we still see.
Yeah, I think we see
lots of cards.
An excellent example of
why you
high intelligence magic. The Grist player had a Ram spell and then played Grist turn 2 and did nothing else.
So far, it's not very interactive, I agree.
That's why we love the game.
But it will get even worse once we see the Parallax Tide hitting the ground, right?
Will he play this now?
I mean, I assume we'll see in Ertai killing the Grist at some point. So.
Oh
yeah,
that's another one too. But then he cannot use.
And then he might have the chance to counter on the way down, which from the command zone. So I think. The way it's going right now.
It's the Parallax Tide.
Okay, but now he takes 6 on the backswing.
True, because there will be an endurance put on the battlefield.
If you counter, is there a? How do the triggered abilities with Parallax Tide work with
Ertai?
With Ertai.
You
draw just a card. Counter the leaf trigger, right?
Yeah, you counter the leaf trigger and you draw a card. Like, once the last is removed, or no, when you're not able to remove the counter anymore. And then you even get to draw a card. Nasty.
No, my issue is... Wait.
What is your issue?
Is that a Duras?
How is Parallax
Inquisition he drew.
Was it two R's?
No, it's only one. 2L.
2L.
Wait, that's not an Inquisition. That's a
Oh, he drew. Sorry, do you mean you meant the Grist player? I was looking at the hand because
yeah,
Ertai drew an Inquisition, but true. The Grist player drew Duras.
Ertai is still under quite a lot of pressure here, right?
I think so too. I mean,
that doesn't do anything.
No. So there's a Duras. Now he can cast. He could cast Ertai in order to get rid of Grist. Maybe he even has to do that because he doesn't have anything else. Right? Yeah, he doesn't have anything else. You also have to take into account that if he does not take care. Okay, he takes care of Endurance.
Okay.
But now, how many cards do we have in graveyard? Because now you can just attack for 4, and if there are 4 creatures in graveyard, you can just -5 and then drain him down.
There are like 5 lands in there. And also,
I mean, I think there are 2 creatures, right? We saw the Elves of Deep Shadow and Endurance.
Okay, so that's 2. But the Ertai player can still exile 1 card in the graveyard and exile a creature, gain 3 life, and then he's back to being good.
Fair enough. True.
So I think you're just plus Grist here. Get a body. Yeah. The Army of Insects.
Army of Insects. Sometimes it can win games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the Cling to Dust. There's another creature, Strangleroot, Geist, entering.
I think you have to take the life here. Yeah. Get the Endurance.
Definitely. Totally with you.
And now. Still in a great position.
I mean, he's not. Yeah, now he basically he could. Can he cast?
He could play
cast...
Dark Petition, get Deluge for 1.
That would probably be the best.
But then Grist is still in play, and you can plus it once.
Yeah, but it's never going to get back. Oof, yeah. It's a tricky situation, to be honest.
Next turn the lands come back though.
Yeah, that's true. There's no window to. No, that's not sad. I mean, he can counter.
Ertai.
He can stifle it with Ertai, exactly. But then I think it's more important to deal with Grist, right?
Right, or the creatures.
And he takes the damnation. That's maybe even better.
He just drew it, right?
He searched with Dark Petition.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fine.
Dark Petition.
Is that better? Yeah, right. You can't do anything with a 1 mana anyway, so doesn't really matter.
I think the relevant part here is first of
all,
you can still
wait. Isn't Parallax tied on 1 counter for 2 turns now? On 0 counters? Didn't I miss the trigger?
No, he removed the last one this turn.
Okay. Okay, so make another dude. Can't play any spells. Okay, so let's see.
It's quite bad. So he decides to play Ertai to stifle. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you can do that, sure. The problem here is that you can't even get rid of Ertai using Grist ability, because that would result in him recasting Ertai next turn again to kill Grist.
Right.
That's a problem.
There are only 2 creatures in this graveyard, right?
Yep. And I completely forgot to change the
Bandit tutor. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, is it? Not really helping. You could play the Thoughtseize, get rid of something, but it doesn't really help. Hello, Mr. Hyper Anton.
Hey,
Oh,
that's Marco. How's it going?
Felix is just all into doxing people as soon as they join the stream. He loves it.
Drop in, get called out by your name, social security
Leave.
number, phone number, the 3 digits on the back of the credit card.
Yeah. Hey, he lives in 72 Mount Vinewood Drive. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, nice. In a yellow house, right? Top
Yeah.
second apartment.
Drives a
floor.
sedan.
And his shotgun is in the third room from the back, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, right. Okay, good. Good to know.
And you have erectile dysfunction, right?
Come on, this is.
Cards can we highlight?
Yeah, that's up to Martin and Samuel. They're failing to send me the links. Oh, the last one was Mind Collapse from Balmor. But thanks for mentioning. Oh, okay. So this one is like, we know this guy. His name even tells. Good evening. So my crowd is silenced now.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about a card to pick. People are really trembling in fear. You see, last tournament he made top 8 and just went home and was like, don't care. Job's done. Yeah, right. I actually didn't eat for the whole tournament. It was interesting experience at the end. Okay.
I thought you were fully. By the way, we're losing track of the game. So he's still at 6.
Yeah. There's a Hull Breacher.
Ertai is on board.
Next turn, the tutor comes
Managed
down.
to find a Bayou in order to cast his Thoughtseize and probably the
Inquisition
Mana
as
Link.
well.
Inquisition too. Yes.
Yep.
Remanded Mana Link are gone.
Yep.
And I'm still looking for my Ritual of Soot. I can't find it.
Are we in a situation in which -5 Grist would do something? I'm not sure.
I
don't know.
Don't think so, right? Still like
1 is exiled, and there's Strangleroot, and there is
time to tutor.
Elves of Deep Shadow for sure, right?
Yeah. 3 creatures. Strangleroot is exiled, right? No, the flesh guy was exiled.
Endurance was exiled.
Endurance was exiled.
What was he tutoring for? Did he have combo?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe some align with Yorkwill, but he had no ritual in Graveyard, right?
Yeah,
let me
seems-
check. Oh no, he could have. Maybe he searched for a wheel. Let me just check if he has one.
But why would that be relevant?
Right.
Because then you get rid of the creatures in graveyard, and then
Oh, with
he
like
could. No, he could.
he had Hullbreach in play. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But he doesn't play any wheels. Also, maybe he was searching for Emrakul. That could have been it.
So it seems like a little bit of an early concession, unless there's some card that we.
Well, like if
see right
you play Emrakul and you take the turn, you just sacrifice the insect and kill Grist itself.
yeah, right.
Yep.
And then you put it back in graveyard, and you're far away from winning a game because you swing with 19 damage next turn.
Do you have enough lands?
I'm not sure about that. That's
Yeah, I think there's still. But maybe that's just us not being 100% in tune with the game right now.
Yeah, and also maybe it's like the combo line. Maybe he had, depending on the graveyard, didn't know the setup. Maybe he had the line to storm.
Didn't have enough.
Okay.
So
Because you need mana and something to do with it, and I don't think he had enough for.
can you put Grist in graveyard here? And Turbo Hogak with the Buried Alive.
Oh,
I think so, right?
there's this Chernobyl bird already available here. This super ugly art.
Oh, that one, yeah.
I
So
think
it's 5 cards in
Martin,
graveyard, right?
I maybe, but
I think you
also
can do
that's
it.
a bit high risk
It's
because
very high risk.
because you don't know if your Buried Alive resolves next turn, and if it doesn't, then you don't have access to Grist anymore.
Look at this beautiful
Except
bird.
with
Like,
the-
what did I actually do with the face?
It looks like a squirrel.
Whatever,
looks like a llama, actually.
whatever
What
comes
the-
to your mind, but it's definitely not a bird of paradise. That's for sure.
Well, no, some birds are a little special.
it's coming home.
very, very.
Oh, you can also
special.
get a Bloodghast, right? You can Bloodghast and Hogak.
Yeah, Bloodghast Hogak Vengevine is a strong hit, but yeah.
But you can't get back Vengevine, right? No.
I mean, he has a birds to cast still. He can cast.
No,
birds
he has
and
no
then-
green mana.
Okay.
So I think this is Turbo Hogak, right? But then he misplayed. No, he didn't.
Did he
Yeah, I think.
use a land drop already?
No. So you make the land drop and then you cast it. Yeah,
There's
okay.
the Bloodghast.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no, so now he's missing
You're
one card.
still missing one card.
Yeah. If this was a forest, he could.
Why did he
You can
not
just exile his whole graveyard.
No,
No, he needs,
without
Hogak.
Hogak only 4 cards in graveyard.
Oh,
Why did he
yeah,
not play the land before? Instead of casting the Buried Alive without the
I
Diablo
think
Elf?
he thought he had another card in graveyard.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
I think he miscalculated.
Because now Hogak is not resolving.
But that's not that bad either if Hogak doesn't resolve here. Right?
Yeah, he gets back
can attack
Vengevine.
for 3.
Oh no, he can't get back Vengevine. He didn't get it into graveyard. Right, okay.
Oh, what was the other card he got?
Boral our elf.
Riot Arbor.
Red Hour.
But I think he has quite a good board here.
I think his position isn't bad.
No,
I
it's
found my
not bad.
ritual of Soot finally.
But still, like, Remand here, Ritual of Zoot. That's...
He could attack with the Bloodcast, right?
Yeah.
Arbor Elf getting down Lanovar. Not sure. No, that's not his plan. Okay. Uh-oh, there's the boat wipe. That hurts. On the other hand, You have some fuel for your Hogak again.
Yeah, I
That he
think this is
can't
just.
take care of. Oh, there's the Parallax side again. This is disgusting.
Wait, really? Do you play this here?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah.
You can still board
Interesting.
wipe next turn.
True,
Why
but
would you do that though? You just hit it. Just gets killed by the.
Oh, you have the Outland Liberator, right?
Yeah.
That seems.
That's
weird.
yeah, right. I forgot the Outland Liberator.
He gets to attack for 5.
Maybe he didn't see that either. So he
Yeah,
could even
that
attack for
seems
6,
like
right?
an oversight.
Yeah, you can attack with everything.
Yeah,
Except for one of the mana dogs.
yeah.
Well, except for exactly birds.
Yeah.
And then just kill the tide. Maybe the tide was to bait him into playing more creatures this
And he
turn,
don't.
but
He
that
doesn't.
seems.
He doesn't kill the tide.
But you don't need to kill it now. Wait, does the flip guy still have the ability to sacrifice
Yes,
it?
it does,
Yeah.
and it also sacrifices on ETB.
On attack.
On
attack,
attack,
right?
yeah, not ETB.
Yeah.
Never mind. So there is a board wipe, and now you have room to
Yeah.
get rid of the tide. And it's a bit awkward with the bounce land, but not too bad.
I think you take it.
Yeah, sure. Can just return the forest, and next turn you have 4 mana still.
You can play land, get back
The Bloodghast
Bloodghast.
is coming back, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
play the
even coming
Dork.
back now, right? No.
Right.
This one is
No,
no.
the
This is
land's already
happening
in play.
before. Yep.
Right,
this
it's
is
the
happening
response. Yeah.
Did he play a land last turn?
No, he did not.
before. No, we did not.
I think that was a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially because he.
What's the black full art on the top row of the field? Black full art.
The forest.
Black Fullard? Where's the Black Fullard?
Oh, I think it's a day-night token, Ancient Scion.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's
and that's
night.
going
at
to
the
need to be
moment.
tracked for the rest of the game, even though the
Right.
creature's dead.
Yeah. So, I mean, it can come back unless it's exiled with Hogak.
It's how's that card
There's
called
a
again?
Living Death.
Living Death, right? Not Living End.
That's not too bad.
But
So-
Ertai player drew Force of Will, but has no blue card to pitch.
True.
Only 3 cards in graveyard.
I mean, now casting Grist would be a great thing to do.
She could do it if he had played his land last turn.
Yeah. Was weird.
Oh no,
right?
no, he couldn't have. No, he could, and because because if the Ertai player can respond to the activation of the Outland Liberator by no.
That doesn't work.
No.
That doesn't work. You get
Never
the
mind,
lands
no,
back
no, he
anyways.
can't, yeah. No, that's brought around too many corners there.
So what's the thing here? You can just play Llanowar Elves. It doesn't do anything else. I don't like that. It's a waste of 3 mana, but okay.
Propticate is still open, I guess.
Seems he has to do that. Propticate is pretty useless against Ertai.
Yeah. That's true against the current hand.
There are, I think... Whoops, sorry. Let me check. There are like 4 or 5 targets. Baleful Strix, Hull Breacher, Spellseeker, Nazet, and Heartless Summoning. 5 targets. Not really the best card. While against other decks it's very useful. Maybe Grist gets into the final round and then he can make use of it against Raffine for sure.
Oh, Yawgmoth.
Yawgmoth magic is always great, especially in Grist. But we have a hard cast Force of Will available. And we also have Ertai, right?
We do.
So It's interesting. I mean, with the living death in hand, I wouldn't even think about playing Hogak now. I think I would try to go for Grist. Yeah. Plays the land, plays Grist.
Yeah, you need to get cards in the graveyard to start competing in this game.
Now there's a question. He puts it back in the command zone. Okay, that might be good.
Yeah.
Next time with the Llanowar Elf, he has a recast again.
Yep.
There's the Force waiting to do some stuff. We see Dark Petition, we see Tendrils. He's on 5, by the way.
A lot of life left. But also getting very close to finding a storm win.
Yeah, exactly. He only needs 7 storm triggers. But with 6 cards in hand, you have to be scared of endurance and stuff like that.
Yeah. If he had one more card in graveyard, he could go for Cabal Ritual and maybe do something that way.
Yeah.
But I think he would still be missing mana then. Yeah, he just goes for this. See what he finds. Oh wait, can you go for... Oh, right.
You can go for... No, you not yet.
Rain
oh,
of
Rain of
Filth?
Filth. Yep.
Yeah, that's good. Very good.
That could seal the deal, right? He has another tutor, Besiege the Queen.
Yeah.
So
that's
Storm
1,
count
7
is
mana.
2.
Yeah.
He casts an Emrakul. Interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting.
What is he doing?
Explaining again. Isn't it that he could have gone for the storm kill anyways?
I don't think so. I don't think he had enough mana.
Okay. Because of the Besiege with York.
Just
but maybe he needs another mana producing spell in graveyard.
Right.
Which,
but
I mean, Rain of Filth only grants that once. So what do we see here? I mean, Emrakul is definitely a problem, right? The question is... These Emrakul cases are always interesting because you think about how much can I fuck up my opponent's game.
I think the main issue is living death here, right? Because it gets rid of both your opponent's creature and gets them back.
True. So he cannot cast that for sure. This is going to take care. And unfortunately, there is no pitch for the Force of Will, right?
Right.
So this is truly bringing him back. Yeah, I think he needs to get rid of... He needs to try to get rid of the creatures. Maybe casting Yawgmoth here. What is... It's really difficult to find like the best way. Like maybe casting Yawgmoth. Then you still have 2 green left. You can't really... You have to play the land in order to make use of the spells. It's interesting. Okay, he's drawing a land. Oof. That's the draw. This is so bad. This is so...
With this.
He can find a Toxic Deluge and drain him for 15.
Oh, right.
This is so dumb. Oh gosh. Let's assume...
Does he have enough mana?
Line. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
he
right,
has
he can
play the Urborg. He hasn't played a land yet.
Yeah, right.
This is so bad.
Yep. Emrakul OP.
Emrakul is quite a good one, yeah.
And just draws exactly the cards you need to win this.
Wow. Wow. So we have
Rip Ertai.
Ertai.
Rip
Rip
Grist.
Grist. Ertai versus Raffine in the final
Yep.
match, it seems. And there's like, I see this toxic dealers over there. Give me the toxic, please. It seems we're already in a final round.
I think the only thing that will be vindicated is Ertai's land base
Probably.
Maybe.
on instant speed.
Margin always with these smooth transitions. Whew.
Wait, did he? Oh, that's the mulligan to 5 for the for the Raffine player. I didn't even get to take a look at the first land. And so yeah, Ertai hand looking pretty.
Did we all notice that Vindicate gets like a friend? No, this is like a Spanish, I think, a Spanish anniversary card promo.
That artwork is so boring.
You think so? I think it's fine.
Yeah,
I like it.
no, so mid.
So
I like
some of
this
you
one actually.
might have heard it from my voice, but I'm
Italian.
sick at the moment. And at the beginning of this week, I got sick and had like a night where I was awake for like, I don't know, I slept like 2 hours. And in the morning, I thought I dreamt that there was a Future Sight foil
So good.
reprint of Tarmogoyf in Japanese. And then I looked it up and I was like, Dominaria remastered spoilers. Is there anything here that I can find? Why did I actually dream this card? Am I high? What's going on? And then I wrote Felix that, and then he sent me the pictures of the anniversary edition promos where there is a Future Sight foil Tarmogoyf
In Japanese.
and in Japanese, yeah. And now I don't think that I was high anymore.
So, what we got here
We have a Raffine.
is 2
Raffine
magic
cast
players.
on turn 2 into a memory lapse. Turn 3, sorry. Into a memory lapse.
This is a hard one.
There is a swamp. We have a heartless summoning. Go for throat, snap, fact of fiction, thoughtseize.
I think you go for command zone here, right? You want to draw another land.
There's a daze.
Oh, your days. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yep. Seems fine. But then there is a go for a
land
throat.
and then go for the throat, right?
And I would do that now. Poof. Bye bye Raffine.
Yeah.
Seems good. So there is a counterspell open now. Oh, he misses his land drop. That's bad. But fair enough. Thoughtseize.
Rid of Jace, Gideon probably.
I mean, the thing is that oh, there is a counterspell now, but he has a spell snare for that, right?
Oh, you counter this? Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I think so too.
Take it.
You want to get rid of the quality.
No, you could also take the counter spell.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
But on the other hand, you don't have a spell that you want to force through. You don't have like a big haymaker in hand, so
I mean, you can also just take away the Gideon because the
right.
Parallax Wave is absolutely useless.
Yeah, right. It's Gideon or counterspell, in my opinion.
Yeah. And since, I mean, I would rather take the counterspell because he's not even in range of casting Gideon yet. Once he does, you have the Force Spike. As simple as that.
Yeah, true.
And now you can drop the land and play Heartless Summoning. Funny how much play this card recently got due to Now, due to Ertai, we've seen it in Azerarak.
Right.
It's a staple in Gidrock. Is there anything else?
Construction is good.
Samuel, you played it in Gidrock, right? Most often?
Yeah, it's in there.
I did play it in Gitrog, and I think it's one of those all-star cards, and basically every deck that has the privilege of being able to run it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got,
true.
and also we're getting a lot of like very good statted creatures recently with very good enter the battlefield abilities.
Yep,
So
True.
this card will only get better and better. It's like one of the only cards left that's really like good. I think it wouldn't surprise me if they banned that card in the future, because having mountain advantage regardless of synergy is usually something the RC does not like. So
I think the only issue with that, okay, I've been wrong about this in the past, but I think it's usually still fair because it for it to really be good, it either has to slot into a deck and you have to make 0 changes to the 99, or you have this kind of deck where how do I say this? You make 0 changes to the 99, or you have this kind of deck where you are too reliant on it for it to be good.
right.
Where you're trying to make these where when you don't have it, you have these 4 and 5 mana creatures that are just clunky otherwise.
Yeah, you can just say 4-color chunks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
No one knows the term actually because we never
we never
got
played that on cam, right?
we never got to play it on cam. No.
No, greatest deck of all time, by the way.
Oh, and then it got banned.
Yeah,
because it was too good.
partner ban.
Playing Hullbreacher for 1 blue is nice too, especially against Raffine, right? Oh, but there's a target for the cut down now. And then you can reanimate it. Whoop whoop. I don't think you're going to do that. You can save it with a snap. He's shocking. Okay, no, it's not. Interesting.
Yeah, the Bubbling Muck is really best card in the game here.
Save your Breacher with the snap.
You can also just counter it with Ertai.
Just counter it with Ertai. You can do that too, yes.
On the other hand, you're protecting like 4 power here with your tempo plays. Of
No,
course,
the opponent shouldn't draw. You get a treasure token. It was a mistake.
Yes.
The ponder needs to get back on hand.
Is this a May draw or is this a forced draw?
This is a forced. I think this is a forced draw.
Ponder is a forced draw.
Ertai.
No,
I mean.
not the ponder. The Ertai. Let me check, but he missed.
A controller draws a card.
Um,
It's forced.
The thing is that most people think that Hullbreacher works the same way as Leovold does, but that's actually not the case. Card is even better than Leovold.
Yep.
Yeah.
Parallax Tide. It's time to bounce.
So let's hope that the ponder is not changing anything here. Maybe.
Will they remember
it doesn't.
No.
Yeah, because of the Hullbreacher. As long as Hullbreacher is on field. That's a cool combination with the snap. It's interesting. Now you're in a situation in which there's no card advantage for.
Here comes the Gideon.
Here comes the Gideon, yes. There's no card advantage for Moncana, for Ertai.
But the Bloodchief Thirst. 4 mana.
It's
Still a
doing
decent
things.
unit.
Yeah, it takes care of Gideon. That's true. And you can simply just jump in with Ertai because you want that card
Right.
to get back to your command zone anyways. It's a bad situation to have Bubbling Muck in hand.
Yeah. There's also not a lot of cards that make Bubbling Muck good here.
True.
Let's
So
see.
he didn't block. Got rid of Gideon.
Has it a
Was to
land now?
be expected. Five mana.
2/2 here.
We see a prismatic ending targeting the
On
Hullbreacher.
the yeah, right. That's
And now the
probably
Ponder does things. I
Yep.
don't like that. I mean, okay, you could also say the bodyguard is not in hand now, but that would be true. He would be down one card. That's for sure.
Right.
Oh, there's an Esper Sentinel. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Take it.
You could counter that one.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I think the token has vigilance, right? Gideon token has vigilance? I think so.
I think so.
No, actually not. Actually not. Interesting. I thought it has vigilance.
The Following Emperor token has vigilance.
That's true. No, it's only white creature token on the battlefield. Okay.
More mana. That's good.
Yeah. The only mana that would be good is drawing a Demir Aqueduct to gaining back Otawara, but I'm not sure if he even runs that. He might. Let me check. No, he does not. Boring. Would be an opportunity to play the beautiful new full arts.
But he just takes reanimate on the
I think so.
Esper Sentinel here. Yeah.
But I'm not sure. Like, why would you do that?
I think
Isn't there any other target? Is that the case? Because
there's no other. I don't think there's another good target. But he's just probably scared of counter magic, so he's playing it slow and not tapping out for his commander, which makes sense.
there's a Cling to Dust. What are you going to do about
Pretty
it?
good. Pretty good.
Even has 2 casts ready.
Yep.
Oh, unfortunately, there is no Hullbreacher on field anymore. That would have taken care of Esper Sentinel as well as Remand. Which, I say it again, would not be in hand. So he's on 3 HP. Do you go for the
It's not a
draw
lot.
with the Cling to Dust?
I think so.
I would think so too.
Oh, tapping the swamp here is weird.
Because of bubbling mug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably
don't
not
think he
says
has
swamp,
any-
right?
But he has to, like, I mean, okay, he could go for drawn catacomb. Yeah, fair enough.
I don't think he has any intention of tapping of bubbling mucking this turn, right?
If he
Oh.
draws like a tutor, an expensive one. If he draws like Grim,
Or
if like he draws like the 5-mana tutor. Would Sprill probably win the game either way, but yeah.
the one spell that would win the game. Just drawing tendrils here.
Right, but if you need a tutor to find tendrils. But I think
right.
either way he probably has enough mana. It's
Yeah.
It's with the Cabal ritual that's active, I think. There's no need to do some complicated stormlines. That's a remand. See what it finds. A land. That's okay. Probably the best draw, right? So he keeps the card in hand for to discard it with Raffine. If he goes for the Raffine now, I think you have to.
What did they do now with Ertai? It wasn't blocked, but he also didn't lose any life.
I think they forgot to untap it.
Was it like that? Maybe.
Maybe they also attacked. I don't remember.
Is it really like Raffine is stealing the game now? On 3 HP?
Definitely
Because
getting there.
essentially Ertai has 2 dead cards in hand.
Yeah. Yeah, the storm card's really punishing him here.
This is pathetic. And I mean,
Tutor.
Sentinel even gets more. Yeah, Cabal Coffers is not going to help here. If you have a lot of mana, you don't need more mana.
More mana.
Next swing is deadly already.
Well, Ertai can block.
Depends on the connive. But
Ertai can block, right? So you can probably survive
it cannot
another turn with that, right?
block like the 5/4 Raffine.
But it won't kill, right? Feel low won't kill, so one turn is still possible, right?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Raffine is protected by the bodyguard against another Ertai cast.
I would probably also just use Ertai to counter your own spell to draw another card next turn.
Okay, yeah, could be a thing.
Cling to Dust is also still in grave, so
True.
we have 2 more Cling to Dust casts end of turn here. So yeah, we make 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 mana, 4 mana, 4 mana.
Then you would give a draw to Esper Sentinel, and you don't have 2 Cling to Dust draws in the same turn, right?
You would have if you don't pay for Esper Sentinel. I think you do that.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 mana out of 3. Okay, and he did not pay for the Sentinel.
Right, so Esper Sentinel draws a card, but he's tapped out, so they're tapped out, so really matter. Now you draw another card.
But you have the treasure token. You would.
Oh right.
Really have to
no,
do
but
that.
Esper Sentinel has 2 attacks, so it's 2 mana you have to pay.
Oh, true.
Here we go again, right?
Then you should do it another time. Yes.
Yeah. That's bad. Damn, I hate Profane Tutor.
Profane Tutor is not the one you're searching
It's
for.
worst card in Magic. Behind Path to Exile.
Is he
What?
going to survive?
What? We're end of turn, right?
No.
How do you... And
He was in his main phase.
Wait, why didn't do that end of turn?
I don't know. I thought so too, that we were...
What? Makes no sense. Wait, did he just Giga throw the game? Or am I stupid? Wait. Makes 0 sense, right? What did he draw for turn then?
I'm not sure. I'm not
What?
sure.
Hey, that makes no sense, right? So he either missed his draw for turn. It makes no sense. Or maybe it was a land and I didn't see the land drop. Oh wait, maybe that was still the main phase.
Samuel, are you still with us?
I'm lost as to what's going on right now.
It's fine.
Sounds familiar.
Like, I don't know what the problem is. What did we've got a suspended profane tutor. We're in pre-combat main phase.
The thing is,
Turn order was
Between
weird.
players.
Martin and me both thought that we were end of turn, and he would
of who?
Of Raffine's turn, and
But we were
Ertai casted Cling to Dust, and we expected him to cast another one in order to find some answers.
But he suspended profane tutor at some point too,
yeah,
right?
because apparently it was his main phase, and we both don't understand why.
That's the sword.
Oh.
Not bad.
Sword is okay.
Okay. It's only one counter.
Pumping the Esper Sentinel is great.
Yeah, but you just block with Ertai here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you trade for a token, interesting. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I don't hate it.
I mean, take away.
Question is, do you go for ritual here and to recast at the end of turn? Probably not.
I think you don't.
Yeah, you don't.
Because then you give another draw to the opponent, and I'm just skeptical if he survives another turn. I think he doesn't.
I don't think either. Well, Ertai ATB kills a creature.
Yeah, it depends on the draw.
And then you can block.
You would have to. You would have to get rid of Raffine.
Yeah, right. But you can just enter the battlefield, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, true. On the other hand, you still have the Cling to Dust, right?
Right. Also, true.
Come on, draw something good. It's a Dark Sleek Shores. Oof.
That's a land.
It's not the card you want to see. Ay. It's not even a swamp, so you don't get to higher the amount of mana you make with Cabal Coffers. Okay, he's not playing it either. Is that correct? If you would have... Is that correct? If you would have something to go for next turn... There's a Katao Commando.
Yeah.
If you kill Raffine, it's still 6 damage, and he is able to take care of Ertai as a blocker, right?
Yeah, you just cast
with the Ward Wind.
Yeah. Ooh, that's not the best.
Can he gain enough life? With
But by the
claim?
way, we are. I mean, he's just dead, isn't he? Because the opponent has the benevolent bodyguard.
That's correct too, because he has to kill Esper Sentinel, which is the biggest.
My idea was not to kill the Sentinel, but Raffine, because then in combat killing Raffine to deny the connive trigger.
Subtlety is... No, you're missing land for subtlety and Woodwind.
Yeah, but subtlety on its own is just sealing the deal.
Right, because you can bounce.
Not floating
Ertai.
mana with Cabal Coffers here is not correct.
Right.
Okay,
But it doesn't matter.
he can still
Subtlety
activate. He can still
subtlety
activate.
Subtlety just kills, right? Just put it on bot top and then...
I mean, he can still play Cabal Ritual.
But Ertai's on top, so it's gone. Or you can put it back into command zone, right? So
Oof, it's so oof. So much oof. You could
yeah,
put
you
it
can.
back in command
Yeah, and
zone.
then you can still cast it.
Yeah, but you have to cast the Cabal Ritual in addition.
Yeah, right.
So that's a bit... okay. Let's go.
But still, it's still lethal next turn, right? Because you... Yeah, right. Because you get to another cast and you just find tendrils and you tendrils. So I think that's game, right?
I do think so too. There's no option to cast the Cling to Dust. I mean, there is an option to cast the Cling to Dust, but it only gives you 3 life back.
No, you can.
My thing is that he's on 6 HP. There's the Sentinel and the Qatar, even without a connive trigger, taking care of that, and the subtlety. Okay, the subtlety doesn't do something now.
Wait, that's wrong.
Why is that wrong?
Wait, what? Cabal Ritual is 7 cards in graveyard.
No.
Right?
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. He only has 6.
Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4.
He has to activate the coffers. Has 1 floating. It's exactly 6 in order to recast Ertai.
Yeah, so he's missing 1 mana, right?
If you want to go for Raffine, but Raffine doesn't make a lot of sense anyways, because there's the bodyguard.
No. You have... Do you tap 2 lands? No, you tap the Cabal Coffers. You make 4 mana.
Yep.
Oh, right. Ritual 5 and 6. Right. Okay, so you can kill 1 and block 1. Okay. So now you Ertai.
You Ertai, you get some of them. One creature gets protection, so it doesn't kill anything.
Oh yeah, right. But it's too.
And then there's still like you can't block the one that has protection, right. Plus
and you can block
Raffine flying.
So
yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So this is just over.
Yeah.
A close one, but it's over.
So on the turn, exactsies, right? Yeah.
This feels kind of dirty. Like this feels like Raffine has stolen the game.
Yeah, but that's why you don't splash random storm combos in control decks, right?
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so.
I mean, before we started watching, that's what I said to Martin. That it seems like you're diluting. You need 2 tutors to do anything with the Yawgmoth's Will combo, and it just feels so out of place because you're usually going to be using 1 to get a board wipe or something like that, where you have and then your kind of card quality is very diluted, which it feels like, when you have a 3/2 in the command zone with quite a lot of cards, like Emrakul or something like that in the deck that can win you the game just by attacking. You don't really need that storm finish, and you're gonna lose so many games because you have a Tendrils of Agony in hand.
I think I think the fact about what you just said, that you don't need the storm plan, I think that's not true regarding the deck. Like you need to win games somehow, and like how else are you going to win games? You don't have like a 6/6 ward 3 creature in command zone that can beat down your opponent quickly.
Sure, you have, but it may be the place where you need to play a couple more planeswalkers. You need to play a couple more good creatures. In the 99.
We're talking demon magic. That's the problem.
Sure, but you saw what a deck like that looks like when you're trying to do something and then you have a Cabal Ritual in hand.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but that's, I think that's just the downside you accept when you play a deck, when you play the deck this way. And maybe there's like a 70% upside we don't see in this particular matchup now. I'm just trying to say I wouldn't be too hasty on judging the storm plan. That's what I'm trying to go for.
Yeah,
because we can't really argue based on the 1 or 2 matches we've seen now.
Sure.
That's a lot of lands.
True, a lot of swamps. This time there's another one in hand. I think it's the new one that comes into play tapped, right? I don't know how it's called.
Yeah, just both land types comes to play tapped, nothing else.
Yep.
No snow.
There's the Occult Epiphany.
And we trade that for Ertai. Oh no, we don't. We just destroyed a guy.
Fair enough. So we see a Yawgmoth's Will now.
That's a card.
Two spirits versus 1 Phyrexian Wizard. Gotta be serious. And now you just get rid of the Go for the Throat. Or, I mean, you can also take away the Yawgmoth's Will, since you can protect the Kite Sail with your Memory Lapse.
Yeah.
Or even better, if you have a bit more mana, you can phase it out with the Adversary once your opponent tries to roast it.
You can also play the Bodyguard to protect it.
Or that.
That's what you desire. But in the end, we're just drawing more lands.
Equal damage trade so far. But
Yep.
Raffine's hand looks way better.
So here comes the Go for the Throat.
Please play the Spectral Adversary line.
This is the final.
It is?
Yeah, Bowl just asked.
Someone was asking, I assume.
Yeah. So, yeah, we had a lot of Raffines so far. That sometimes lost in 1-1. So, a 1-0 for the Raffine. It's on the side.
It's on the side, yes.
Yeah, and it's looking like a 2-0.
He did not choose to go for the spectral line.
No.
I'm disappointed. That would have been the easy one, wouldn't it?
But you can play the spectral for a lot of power.
I mean, you
I'm not
you
sure.
cannot utilize it in any other way.
That's true.
Apart from phasing out Ertai for one turn, okay.
Yeah. Not great.
But yeah.
Maybe I was scared of counter magic and just having more mana open.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it was just the top 8, and I think they had some kind of delay for streaming the rounds, so they went through quite quickly. So yeah, the whole thing only took like 2.5 hours for the 3 rounds.
So the games are already played.
Yeah,
that's the thing, and
but they were played today, right? It was like,
I'm not sure if they were played today. Maybe this week.
Okay.
Something like this, but they recorded them and now they have
Okay.
the replays, and that's easier.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, that's what kind of sucks about online tournaments. You don't see it live, and I think the Ertai player just conceded.
Yep, it looks like